nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.
Okay, guys, let's jump quickly into this video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, y'all, make sure you hit the like button so you can like the video. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on with Real Housewives of Atlanta, but baby, it's giving boring, boring, boring. Now, they have been talking about Britt, EADY, and this pow pow. And it seems like what Kenya heard and what Britt said was, well, Britt lied. If you guys want to be honest, she lied and said she never said it. The show revealed that she actually did say it. So I don't even know if we can even believe anything she says, because she's really proven to be a person that lies. Now, I'm not saying, because I know y'all, some of y'all gonna be like, well, Kenya lies too, and she does, but we're talking about Britt, and it looks like, some more tea has been spilled, with regards to Britt and who this girl really is. Now, I know there's been some things online and, a few people saying, oh, why is people dragging Britt? I don't think they're dragging her. People are, digging into her background because, we all have common sense. And I mean, not saying that Kenya is this great, marvelous person, but Britt does give fraudulent. I mean, she gives fraudulent all the way around, honey. But we got to get into what Kelli said about Britt.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Now, we're going to get into this video, guys, and this video is actually from those guys over at Brought Chat. So for the purposes of, entertainment and sharing the video, because we are talking about someone else's content, I want to give them a shout out, and we're going to get into what.
Did you know her to be someone who would carry a weapon or a whip or anything like that?
The wine's right there.
so
You guys, have I seen a weapon in her possession before? Yes.
Fuck it here.
But I can't tell you that was towards someone. I mean, we're in Georgia. I carry a weapon. I am licensed to carry. I carry a weapon with me. For my safety, for my children. I own a business. You have to protect yourself at all costs.
But you're being honest about it.
I have to get home. Yeah, I have to get home to my daughters.
She's saying that she isn't carrying a weapon and she doesn't own a weapon.
Let me just say this. I stand in my truth in regards to what I support and what I don't. I don't support gun violence. Okay. I don't support anything pertaining to harm of a woman or an individual, especially going through the things that I've been through in my life.
We can tell how genuine you are. I think that's why the audience, we're so responsive to you, is because you do give us very genuine responses.
How long did you know Britt before the season?
Ooh,
before the show.
So I've known Britt probably for at least like close to a year prior to the show. I didn't know Britt prior to some of her other past.
Right. Did you know her to be someone who would carry a weapon or
Well, guys, here's the deal. And Kelli kind of spoke on this before. I mean, they couldn't have been that much of friends. I mean, in all honesty, Britt is saying she just met this lady, a year before the show. And I like how they explained it. I believe people like Kelli, because she is genuinely herself. It takes a lot to fake a personality and, do all of that extra stuff. But Kelli does, in fact, give that she's just her genuine self. But I'm going to be honest, what she said about Britt, and it and she really didn't say anything, because if a person has a license to carry, they can. But given this situation with her in Kenya, it just does not give good vibes at all, because she in fact said that. Now the dilemma could be, oh, well, she didn't actually say it. She said it. I mean, you don't necessarily have to tell somebody what you're going to do to actually imply that. They were in an argument, and it got heated, and she said that. I mean, what do you think a person says when they say, I got this, I got that? I mean, that is exactly what she meant. It was definitely a threat. And this does not make it any better, because I don't know if I've heard her say she didn't have the pow pow, but in this particular interview, the guy is saying that she said she didn't have one. So I believe the audience is not really liking Britt, because she really appears to be very fake. She appears to not only be fake, she really appears to be hiding something. So she really seems as if she's giving kind of giving us a personality, or trying to show us a lifestyle that she really doesn't have. Now, I'll say it again. Her house don't match the money that she says she has. Now, if you guys looked at the kind of cars in this episode tonight, which was trash, where she was going to look at the different cars. Now, I don't know how anybody else lives, but I always thought that your home should be the best reflection of who you are. Now, you're looking at Rolls-Royce Cullinans and all of these fancy cars, but girl, your house is basic as they come. So are you telling me that you'll invest, or you're trying to make us think you can invest in a vehicle that costs that much, but you live in I wouldn't even call that house basic. It's giving under basic to me. Like, it's not her house gives nothing. I mean, it doesn't. It gives it. You know what it gives? It gives fixer upper to me. That's what britteady house gives. So, with this, it just kind of substantiates to me the monster that people are saying that this girl is. Like, they're saying that this girl is a hothead, and that she is not, a good person, and potentially a dangerous person. That is just what I have heard with regards to her, as a person. So I don't think it's so much that, she is, carrying a pow pow or has a pow pow. I think a lot of this is coming to who she really is as a person. And I don't think people believe that she is a really nice person. It just doesn't seem like that. It's just like, people can really tell your personality even when you think they can't. So it just seems like Britt is a nasty person that you have to watch. And did she threaten Kenya? From what I heard, it was a threat. I mean, she didn't say, well, Kenya, I'm going to do this to you. She didn't put it into those terms. But what she said can definitely be perceived as a threat. But the fact of the matter that she denied that she actually said it, because, of course, she doesn't know what's going to make the edit. But then after it made the edit, she says she didn't know it. But then Kenya, even on her her YouTube, she actually elaborates a little bit more, and she says that the girl said more. That is the part that they edited out. So I am not a Kenya fan, but I, kind of listen to all stories, and then I like pick out what I feel is the part that I actually want to believe. And I mean, I believe Kelli, she did not, say anything nasty. She just said, hey, she does carry one and I carry one too, but I don't give that, Kelli is a nasty person. But I don't know, y'all, with this girl, Britt, I think she is really giving this show a bad name. I mean, if you guys saw in this episode tonight, Drew was asking her, did she sell the cat? Well, the fact that people are looking at you as if you sell your cat is really a problem, because I don't want to watch women on TV that that people are thinking that they sold their old cat. So I don't know what y'all think. And make sure you guys are following me over on Snapchat, same handle at Lakeysha Keysha. So I don't know what you guys think with regards to that particular, interview that Britt gave. But, in my eyes, I really feel like it really did not help Britt's situation. I feel like that this actually kind of, solidified what people have been saying about her. I mean, the question in my mind is, why did this girl get hired? Like, I know that Bravo does all of these, backgrounds on people, you got to get your taxes and different things like that. So it would not make sense to even say that they actually missed Britt's background, or, what they're saying all of these pictures are online, and Britt actually admitted it because she said she thought that they were all cleaned up. So that's a clear indication that she did something to get the pictures off, which is really going into what kind of person she really is. Girl, you have pictures like that on the internet, that goes into who you are. But yet she gives this bogus argument about her license and being investigated, and she has to have this clean background. Ma'am, I don't understand how you call your nasty pictures on the internet is anything reflective of a clean background. There's nothing clean about that, ma'am. So it's very interesting how this girl is manipulative, and she tries to spin situations as if the people don't have regular common sense, which is the real crazy part. Because I'm like, this girl, she doesn't understand that what she's saying is really making people really figure out that she's a total weirdo. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think what Kelli said actually made Britt look just a little bit worse? Because we've heard that before. Even in a video I did previously, she said she takes it wherever she go, which is very easy to prove then, because here's the deal. She made that statement to Kenya and it was, oh, she said it, but she really didn't have it. What if she did? This girl says she don't go anywhere without it. Kelli just said it. So maybe this is kind of making her look bad. But again, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. For me, my outlook on this has not changed. I think I think Britt is a skeezer. I just think Britt is a whole skeezer. This whole entire thing with Kenya, I really believe she really set out to really go at Kenya. I just feel it because I've been watching Kenya on TV for years, and I have saw Kenya, be shady, and I don't feel like if Kenya was shady, I don't feel like they would have edited it out. I feel like Kenya was paying her dust and she got angry. That's what it just looked like to me. And we'll talk about Kenya's video. I did watch Kenya's video, and I noticed that what Kenya said is she felt that this girl was coming after her because she wanted to have the villain role. And I can see that as well, because she's acting like a damn villain, getting into it with people. But the mistake that she's making is she's coming in too hot, and people are starting not to like her because, girl, before you start being hot, we need to know who you are. We need to ascertain if you are somebody that we actually like. And I just don't like you.